For almost a decade now, Cole Bennett has been killing it in the music video editing and directing scene. He is the owner of Lyrical Lemonade, and he has pretty much paved the way for every single music video and music video director and editor today. In this video, I'm just showing you guys how you can edit and direct just like Cole Bennett, and how you guys can come up with ideas and concepts for your videos in the easiest way possible and edit just like him as well. So make sure you guys stay to the very end because there is so much sauce in this video you do not want to miss out. So starting off inside of Premiere Pro here, let's break down some basic editing techniques that he uses to create his videos and to make them have kind of like a theme slash universe. Every Lyrical Lemonade video I feel like exists in its own world, and we're going to be breaking down this Lucky music video here, which is super basic and super simple, but they took a super simple concept and made it fire by doing some creative shots, leaning on the super simple concept, and then using some cool editing techniques as well. So pretty much this entire video is shot inside of this studio here, but it's made super fire by doing these really close-up camera shots mixed in with a bunch of flashes and fade to blacks as well, and quick cuts just like this. Now these are super simple effects that you can use on your videos to kind of just cut to the beat, especially if it's a rap song, but then you really want to let the idea and the concept of your video do most of the talking, just like this one in general here. So basically, to do these flashes that are super simple like you guys see here, all you have to do inside of Premiere Pro is right click, go over to new item, and then you're going to create an adjustment layer here. You're then going to hit OK, and you're going to drag it in. Now where you want your flash to happen, let's say in between these two clips, you're going to place your adjustment layer directly in between. And I make my adjustment layers about 6 frames. You can count by doing the arrow keys on your computer here. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to click on that. And now we're going to go inside of effects and we're going to search up Lumetri color. And we're going to drag and drop that on top of our adjustment layer. Now, if we go inside of effect controls here and we open up basic correction, we're going to have exposure here. We're going to set a timer keyframe in the very middle of our clip here for the exposure. And we're going to turn it up to something like 7 or whatever you think is best for your clip. And now we're going to go to the very beginning and hit the reset button to set a keyframe and set it to 0. And we're going to go as close to the end as possible and reset it as well. And we're going to drag this keyframe over. Now, if you try and like go to the very end, it's just going to click off of it and take you to this clip. It's very weird. Premiere Pro needs to fix that, but click back on it, go as close to the end as possible here and hit the reset button to create a keyframe and then drag it over. And you guys are going to see you're going to have this flash transition just like this, which is super simple, and he uses it on pretty much every single one of his videos that he edits and directs. And basically to duplicate them once you already have it done, you're going to hold Option and just click and drag. And you guys can see we have a ton of them right here.
She for the streets, but she retired. Lame ass nigga out of pension.
Super easy, super simple. Now another technique that he uses that's also simple and super fire as well is fade to blacks, which you can create by clicking on these two clips right here. Let's say you want to have like a fade to black transition in between these two. You're going to drag them up and you're going to hit on link here. Now inside a project, we're going to right click, go under new item, and we're going to click black video. We're going to hit OK and drag this beneath the two clips here. And we're pretty much going to drag one of these clips to the right. And then we're going to right click, go and apply default transitions. And boom, we're immediately going to have a cross dissolve that we can then move just like this. If we play it, you guys can see we get a nice fade to black and then fade into the next clip. And then boom, you guys can see we have those flashes here for when the beat comes in. If you want to go and click and extend this down, it'll let you see the beat a lot more. Where the highest peaks of the beat are is we're going to be like the kicks or the hi-hats or anything is hitting. And you pretty much want to add flashes on those parts. So we add a flash right here. Right, and you can make the flashes even faster by going inside of effect controls and moving these keyframes over one. And then maybe even turning the flash down a little bit. Now, honestly, music videos nowadays, I recommend using simple transitions just like this and letting your concept slash theme carry the way. If we go over and look at the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel here and we go back to when Cole was directing, he has new directors that he's hired now that are super fire. But if we go back to especially like the album rollout, it's pretty much the entire theme of the yellow background with a suit mixed in with some cool effects and everything, but it's a concept, it's a theme. This Yachty Tesla video, the Bigger Than Everything video, it's not the same thing with all these crazy effects and like liquid distortions and all these things. It's the heavy theme that really carries his videos with the simple effects that I just showed you guys. Now, if you're wondering, how do we come up with those theme ideas like I explained at the beginning? How are you going to come up with these crazy concepts like he does, find all these cool coloring techniques, these all these ideas? Now, if we go on to these two websites that I have right here, this will solve all your problems. The first one here is Eye Candy, and it's a lot. You could scroll forever on this website, and you're going to have all of these different shot and effect ideas. So let's say we like this Rocky effect. We're like, whoa, like I want to use this on my new music video. If we hover over it, you guys can see it's called Flash Cut here. If you click on it, it'll say flash cut, it'll explain what it is, and it will show a ton of different examples of it. And then just go on YouTube, search how to do flash cut tutorial, and boom, you have an effect for your music video. So this is how you're going to come up with a couple effects that you're going to be using. Now, the key, in my opinion, to creating the perfect music video is coming up with a cool concept / theme, which we're going to continue and find in the next one here, and coming up with certain effects that you're going to repeat. Now, if you have a music video and you're going to be using 1,000 different effects, it's going to look messy, it's going to look sloppy, it's all over the place. That's very 2016, 2017. Whereas if you come on the website like this and you find like 3 or 4 techniques, let's say you shoot a music video with this flash cut effect, this like slow shutter / step effect, and then you do something like these crash zoom effects. That's 3 cool effects that you can repeat throughout the video with a cool theme / location and outfit or wardrobe, and then boom, you have a super creative music video. Now, I recommend going on this website and just finding concepts, especially when you're making your treatments. I use this all the time. I actually just used this on a very recent project, this shot here specifically. Now, once you mix these cool effect ideas / shot ideas in with their cool theme / concept, you're going to need a cool theme / concept, which you can find on this website called ShotDeck. I absolutely adore and love this website. I basically, when I make my treatments, I play the song in my ear and I just scroll on here for hours and I'm like, which matches the song, which matches the theme. Let's say I want to go for like an orange dune look here. You click on it, you can see all the exact colors and you get a breakdown of obviously the genre, the director, but then you get the color, you get the aspect ratio, you get the format, you get the frame size, the shot type, and you could scroll with a bunch of other reference shots that look the same. And this is really good for coming up with shot ideas for your music videos, but also building themes as well and building like a look that you're going to want to go for. I could scroll on here for hours to come up with themes and colors and different combos to use for your music videos, and I highly recommend using ShotDeck. Another thing as well is to obviously look at other music videos on YouTube here. As you guys can see, I'm on the Lyrical Lemonade YouTube channel, and there's a bunch of cool concepts / ideas. So let's say we play this Daniel music video here. Turn it down just for copyright purposes. But all these locations here, you could find similar ones on ShotDeck and see what other music videos are using. And a tip for taking inspiration from YouTube is people think if you use your arrow keys, that's like the most you can see frame by frame. It takes you about 5 seconds. But if you use your comma and period keys, you can go frame by frame and see what the exact shot is doing. And this is super helpful if you're looking to take other people's ideas and turn them into your own, or you're just looking for inspiration for effects or for shots here. Now, at a live video conference, I asked Cole Bennett a question, and I asked him, how can I work with artists more? How can I do more music videos for labels and stuff like that? And his response was to send them treatments before they even ask for it. And then on top of that, he added to the fact that he, when he writes his treatments, doesn't really add any pictures or videos at all, whereas I thought you want to add a ton of pictures and videos to convey what shots you're going to do, what themes you're going to do. He said he writes his entire treatments on like a Google Doc and just types like 3 pages of exactly how everything's going to happen. So keep that in mind as well. Doing like writing treatments and everything especially can be a huge help. But I also recommend doing some visual ones as well. And just seeing Cole Bennett work on set, myself working with him for a video and shooting behind the scenes, just the way he moves on set, he's very focused. He knows exactly what he needs to get done and how to get it done. And he's very locked in. That is how I think you guys can direct and edit your videos just like Cole Bennett. Take these ideas, take these themes, take this inspiration and turn them into your own treatments and your own ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other tips that people could use, make sure to leave them down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.